All right, give me the price.
I don't know how to find it.
Your expensive.
If you find one that's made in Mexico, you can probably get it for $1,000, $1,200.
So now we've
There's
gone.
made in Japan for $12.99.
That's what I said. So
that's
now
what
we've
you'd
gone
want,
into
the
budget.
Made in Japan. Now they've got international color made in Japan guitars out now. The Strat, the bass, and the Telecaster, and they're around $1,200.
I'd like a Spectra bass. I'll probably get into bass, and that's tough because we're talking that's just electrics. Like you got to talk about electric, the bass, and acoustic guitar.
You got all these you want.
I would have.
I'm putting it back up because I
I
know
would have
you know who devouring.
any of them. It would be just I would want a D18 and the D28.
A Martin.
Martin D18 and Martin D28. They're both the same. They're both.
So that's like that's kind of what I was asking. What would you get if you could get anything you wanted, but you could only get one?
A Caterpillar
If I
DT.
could only get one,
That's not the right.
Private
a
stock.
D8, a Martin D18.
A private stock. A Martin D18.
No, PRS
Hey,
calls it their private.
Pre-World War II Martin D18. That would be it. That's the final answer. Pre-war.
But what would it
Martin
look
D18.
like? What color?
It would be. It's just a Martin D18.
But yours is
Wood
dark.
colors.
I started to say yours is
Mine's
dark.
dark because it's a mahogany top.
Oh,
A Martin
okay.
D18 has a spruce top.
I don't know what they look like.
I changed
Well,
my
so here's
answer.
the-
I'd like
That's-
the guitar you.
that's the deal.
Kind of a yellowish color.
I would have to.
I know what
I would have to
guitar
It
get.
just looks like I'm playing guitar.
Oh, it's just
But the
a
deal
guitar.
is, and that's why I want a D18 because mine has a mahogany top,
So-
which is stiffer than spruce, and so it's darker and not as loud.
So what I would do, I would want to get like if I was like if I was doing acoustic, I'd want to get all the acoustics I think I'd want, and I'd want someone tune them up, blindfold me, and give them to me one at a time.
And let
Just let me
you-
play them blindfolded, and then choose that.
Do you remember that time we watched that video of the guy who would he would guess all the things about what kind of guitar it was, and he would name it. That was crazy. I remember that.
This
I don't
maybe
remember
if it
what
was going to be.
That's the way to do it.
If it was going to be,
Yeah, so you could just-
your eyes and the thought of thinking how expensive something is will
Yeah.
persuade you into thinking like, oh, this
This
is more
is a
expensive,
great
so
guitar.
it should sound better.
Yeah.
And you're already kind of biased because dang, that was a-
For my YouTube video? Wow.
Sound it all.
Wow.
that was good.
Okie dokie, man.
Mama.
You did that part out.
What kind of one would you
I had a
like?
pain and I had to get rid of them. And I'm sorry, yeah, because you
if it
still
was a
in.
modern D18, it'd be.
I'm just gonna leave it in.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
it's a natural thing.
Oh,
You got to do
yeah.
it.
If it was a modern D18, it may be like something.
You
like
do
a
it, Sammy.
Sunburst,
Leave that part in too.
something like that.
No, that's what you don't want.
Most people do there,
Yeah,
Daddy.
that's the case. It's pretty small.
D28. Yeah, D28's rosewood sides. A D28 is rosewood sides. A D18 is mahogany sides. But both have a spruce top.
Spruce
That's
top.
the only difference between them. But they both sound different. Completely different voicing.
So we're going acoustic instead of electric.
If I'm just
Oh.
picking one,
Because you were all Daphne blue.
well, that
If
was
you were-
that was
That's
electric.
electric. They're different.
But if I just had to pick one,
Say Daphne was blue. What made her blue?
now, would you want? Now, would
she
you
couldn't
want?
afford it. Daphne.
maybe
Couldn't afford a
Would you want a
guitar.
dreadnought or a Pollard?
and that's what maybe I'd get a
Couldn't
triple
afford to
018.
live in this economy.
A dreadnought or a triple O.
Go to
or
Denmark.
These are
double
the-
alt buckshot at that.
This
There's a
may be what
smart
I
double
would.
aught.
This may be what I would get.
Which is?
It would be an all around. Sometimes a dreadnought has it's a little too
Yeah.
bassy and boomy.
I'll need,
That's nice.
I'll need to be over here and
Yeah.
have Mikey in on this discussion.
And like I don't
Yeah,
have to
that's
have.
a good
And that's the thing.
No, and
You can spend like 7, 8, 9. You can spend as many thousands on a Martin as you want.
no, Tom's not.
But me, I just want something that's functional. I love those tuning pads. That one's $8,000. This one is. This would probably be it. It's a Martin 00018. It's a mahogany back and sides, spruce top, and it's just a smaller size, and it's $2,799. I don't need a $5,000 guitar.
I bet you Mikey could get it for you a little cheaper now.
No, I don't need anything. I don't want something that's just too pretty that I don't want to play it or hurt it. I want something that works and
He wants a
Hey.
dime store guitar.
will age with me. And that would be it.
That's the kind of one that
Absolutely.
you want too.
See, if I was to get
age well
one
with you.
guitar,
What guitar do you want?
it'd
I don't
probably be
I don't
like
play
this
guitar.
one.
Oh, that is really pretty.
It's
that
driftwood.
Wow,
It's-
that's so pretty.
It's driftwood guitars. I would have a custom guitar ordered from Driftwood Guitars.
Dang.
That's a
Nice.
they built their custom builder.
Taylors are supposed to be good guitars, ain't
Those are
they?
good.
Yeah, but
Now-
you can't beat a custom shop like that.
That's
It
what
is.
Taylor is, ain't he?
No, they mass produce them.
So when you talk about guitar backs, the two guitar backing sides. So guitars have they
Look at the fret.
have the same spruce or cedar top. It's either spruce or cedar top
What is it?
or
the
mahogany top.
fretboard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I like that.
And they have mahogany backing sides or rosewood backing sides, and that's where you're going to get your biggest difference in the tone. Like mahogany.
Bring the other one.
Mahogany has like a really forward, fundamental sounding
Those
tone,
poor kittens played regret the day they
and rosewood has a more overhead,
I
sparkly,
do.
complex kind of tone. I like the fundamental tone. But that being said, there's a kind of mahogany called sinker mahogany, and this may not be the best example, but sinker mahogany is
It's really
wood,
pretty.
wood that is ancient, that's been
Look at that fretboard.
Oh, it's got Fiji poos.
I thought they banned. Is it? No, it's
right.
teak is the one that was banned.
Indian, Brazilian. I think it's Brazilian. One of the rosewoods is banned. The rosewoods that you don't have, the rosewoods they use today is not the rosewood that they used to have standard. You can still get that old rosewood, but it's protected. So to get the rosewood like the old Martins had, you had to pay a lot more money. But sinker mahogany is a mahogany that has a lot more flame than regular mahogany. It's been sitting at the bottom of a river
Cityscape.
or lake.
That's really cool.
Um,
No, those are what kind of guitars?
It's driftwood.
A kitty on my lap.
What just
They call a sinker mahogany. They call it sinker because it's been sitting at the bottom of a lake or a river for who knows how many
Oh, yeah.
years, and it's been preserved by the coldness, and it takes on different attributes like different flaming and different stuff like that.
But it affects the tone.
Is Brandy awake?
She's in bed.
A little bit, but sinker mahogany is more for the beauty.
Goober.
Sinker's a turd that don't float.
He's losing
Too much
fur.
butt talk in this combo.